Rotation is here, and the memes are back on deck. Bitcoin is pinned, Ethereum is leading, and the Fab Four, Miggles, Toshi, Keycat, Doginme, are setting up on the monthly charts for their next big moves. One of them already broke out, and it's stacking real-world catalysts. Stick with me, because what's happening this week could set the tone for the next leg of this cycle. And quick reminder, if you want this kind of full market analysis every single day, join my private Telegram. It's just $20 a month, and you'll get detailed breakdowns like the ones that built this video. Link is in the description. So let's start with the big picture. Bitcoin is stuck around these levels right here, 110, 112,000. This also happens to be the level, 111,000 happens to be the level of max pain. Liquidity is stacked both above and below, so every move essentially is just a sweep. Until we break 114,000, this blue line right here, this 50 EMA, 114.5, or lose 110, 109,000, BTC is just the magnet. But Ethereum is the real story right here. We're up nearly $500 million in ETF inflows in a single day. Compare that to Bitcoin's modest 88 million. Ethereum is pressing the top of its long-term channel right around 5,000, let's say, just a smidge under 5,000, just a smidge under 5,000. Ethereum BTC, also same type of structure setup. Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin, and this chart tells us that BTC dominance, as you can see, is bleeding lower. On the weekly, we'll see that we're basically at support right here at this point of control. Okay, for Bitcoin dominance. So it could be that we either lose it, drop down to the 200 EMA, or we hold here for a little bit, do something like this for a few days, see what happens there. All of this that we just saw, essentially, it's the rotation signal. When Ethereum leads, alts and meme coins get their runways. So let's jump into the Fab Four, starting with Miggles. For this, we're going to look at the monthly. You got an interesting chart right there. So on the monthly, we've got a symmetrical triangle forming, don't we? Tight compression for months now. This is the month we're at right now. Just basically see a cross, don't you? But this, to me, says it's a resolution is coming, okay? A resolution is coming. Notice right here, a couple of months, and then boom, right? So now we've been compressing for a lot longer. Last 5 months, let's say, last 5 months, compressing. But near term, okay, if we put this on the daily. So this looks good. My guess, let me just finish here. My guess is that we are going to go to the upside. Eventually, we're going to break through first areas of interest, okay? I would say, because this whole area, I don't think it has a problem moving through. First area of resistance, I would say this point of control right here, 3.7. After that, the big one, bodies over 0.041. Once we see bodies over that, that's huge. That opens the door for higher. That opens the door for 9 cents, and then eventually 16 cents. And then after that, price discovery, guys, okay? Could it be in the net, by the end of the year that happens? Yes, quite possible. That's why I'm showing you guys these, because these are going to do extremely well once things go parabolic, and things are going to go parabolic. This chart is looking really good for Miggles. Toshi, let's take a look at that. Structurally, great looking chart. Structurally, it looks healthier than most memes right now. On the daily, it's holding trendline support. Let's look at that. We'll just look at the month. On the daily, this line right here, holding that support, surfing this 50 EMA right here at 3064. Do we hold on to this area? That's the question. And on monthly, let's go back. We hold this area, points of interest on monthly, okay? We hold this line, right? Point of interest would be getting over 3079, 7921. This is the area. Once we get past this, then it opens up to 2010, and then it opens up to 0.0015. And after that, it's going into price discovery. But look at that chart. Look at that chart on the monthly, all right? It's just climbing this line right here. Climbing this line, approaching area that we've never been above, really, as far as body is concerned, 2010, all right? Right here, this line right here. We've never been bodies above that. But it's getting there. It's getting there. And as you can see, month by month, it's just grinding up. All right, so Toshi looks really, really good on the monthly guy. When in doubt, zoom out. This is the kind of setup you want to see in a chart. That looks extremely bullish. And then there's Keycat. Keycat, the standout leader of the group. On the monthly, Keycat has already broken out of its multi-month consolidation. Here we go, right here, down this line. And look at that breakout. Boom, that's what we want to see. This is the month right now. The month is not over. Still have some days left. we close like this, that's huge. That's huge. And on the daily, you can see that it just started pumping like this, bouncing strong the last 2 days, right over this point of control. All right, let's see if we can hold on to that and try to find our way to 0075. As you can see, the daily chart moved up, and volume as well. Look at the numbers on Keycat. Up 15% on the day. It's up a lot in the year. All right, 15%. Market cap is up. Volume is up 188%. Still fully diluted. Market cap is still at under 60 million. 60 million. Okay, max supply at 10 billion. Keycat. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's a recognizable, iconic meme. So here's why the pump. On August 22nd, Tom Lee from Fundstrat posted the classic Keycat meme. A few days later, he replied to another Keycat post. That's a TradeFi heavyweight engaging directly with this community. And then the timing got even better. Keycat now is featured on YouTube promos for the NFL games that they are about to carry. So you've got big name attention, mainstream sports exposure, and community hype all stacked together. And that's what makes Keycat cycle leading right now. Look at that. That chart looks really good. Broken out like I mentioned, guys. Next stop, 0075. Then after that, penny. All right, get past the penny. Once we get a body past this, we've never done it, 0075. Then that's the only thing holding us back is that penny. Get past the penny, guys, and we're going much higher. And we're seeing catalysts for this. And so Keycat, definitely one that you should be looking at strongly. All right, it's become the one to watch. When a meme stacks catalysts with a confirmed monthly breakout, right, and I just mentioned all the catalysts, it becomes the one to watch. Doginme, kind of similar, right, the last couple of months to Miggles, right? Just really compressing tightly. Doginme, though, has compressed tightly just only the last couple of months, but even before, right, these last 4 months, you could say that it's been compressing, but really tightly the last couple of months. As you can see, those dojis chart, right, since September of 2024, essentially just been higher lows. This is the highest high right here in this area, right? So the next I would look at would be higher high, somewhere around here, 0018. Of course, there is overhead resistance, the biggest one being 3065. Break out of this, and although the last few months we haven't been able to do it, but what I would see is 0011 is the crosshairs, and if we can break through that and get bodies closed above 0014, which would be the final resistance, then clear skies after that. And it's just looking like it's going in that direction, though, isn't it? It's trending in the right direction. It's trending right. The chart looks good. So right now, while it's compressing, I don't know what better entry point you will find, right? Especially in the next few months. So this is accumulation. Hasn't made a move yet. It hasn't made a move yet, but this is a good base. This is a good start. Similar to Miggles, it's gonna find violent direction. Okay, and my guess is continued up this way. My guess is a higher high, something like this. I don't know what the catalyst will be, but there will be. And then you're gonna see us up here, and then it's gonna go higher. Very bullish, really good area to buy. Let's look at it really quickly in the daily so you can see that. Here you go, just below the 50 and 200 EMA, trying to get through it. Once we break through that, then I can see us start moving up more. Depends on what the rest of the market does, but keep in mind, Doginme is also listed on Coinbase. Listed on Coinbase, as is Toshi, as is Keycat. Miggles is the only one that is not listed on Coinbase. And it's important to be listed on Coinbase, believe it or not. You need that liquidity. It helps a lot. And that Doginme is there, and a low cap gem, people are gonna buy it, and it's gonna cause the price to move up. So getting it right here, I think is a really good pickup spot. So where does this leave us? Bitcoin is just the magnet sweep, whipping between 109 and 114,000. Ethereum is really the driver. ETF flows, Ethereum BTC strength, and alt rotation. And then the memes, the Fab Four are setting up for the next leg. Miggles has a triangle. Toshi is pressing breakout. Doginme is still coiling, and Keycat already broke out with catalysts to match. This is exactly why you watch the monthly charts. They show you the cycle moves before the crowd catches on. And again, if you want these full daily market breakdowns, not just the memes, but everything from derivatives to macro, join my Telegram. It's $20 a month, and it's the strongest analysis you will find. Link in the description. Don't miss the next move. Have a good one. Peace.